Alright, it's crunch time, everybody. We got a 1K for Modern coming up in 2 days, and we're doing our homework at the last minute. It is Lillian versus Michael for this first match. Lillian is on Dredge, Michael is on Esper Control. Does anybody have anything interesting to say?
I want Counterspell now. That's what I have to say.
That's fair.
Hand me back Logali Grateful. The imps need that pop
No.
up.
Also, actually, you know what? I do have something to say.
Uh-huh.
The printing of Recruiter the Guard, or is it Imperial Recruiter?
Imperial.
Whatever. The one that has Kiki Jiki and Pestermite in the background really makes me mad because I feel like that's Wizards' way of saying, we're never giving you twin back because here's your twin, take it, and that's all you get. It's like when your parents, like, give you broccoli and you're like, if I have broccoli, can I have dessert? And they're like, if you have broccoli, we won't hit you. And, like, that's all you get.
I don't think getting a card ban quite amounts to that kind of abuse. But
No.
That was
Feels
Doc,
like it.
Michael.
Also,
Is this not your past experiences? No?
No, I
Alright,
just
well,
think this,
I mean-
you know, Michael's usually like pretty taciturn when we're doing these recordings. He spiked into the red for that one.
Okay, you get me talking about twin, like, of course I'm getting into the red.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, to get slightly less heated, I'm playing a deck I really like. Lillian's playing a deck that's probably going to kick its ass unless I draw multiple Kai's Guiles, so, yeah.
Even then, according to you, it does nothing.
The first one does almost nothing. The second one might be able to do some work. We'll see. Even or odd.
Even.
Yeah. Man, now I'm really dead. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6,
7. I'll keep.
Being on the draw is so rough here. Yeah, okay.
Alright, Blood Crypt into Shriekhorn.
Okay. Go. Blooded Stream.
And a second main.
Second name. That's really weird timing, Lillian. Why would you ever do that?
In case I hit the upside of Nakamiva and Defies Amalgam.
I feel like I ask you this every time you play Dredge.
Untap, upkeep, wheel, dreadful.
Okay.
I hit a Creeping Chill.
Okay. 23-17.
21.
Sorry. 21-17.
What?
She shot.
I shocked.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
John's just like miles behind.
Yep.
Play this Arid Mesa.
Okay. Arid Mesa playing resolves.
We'll pass.
I will fetch on instead.
Yep.
I'm going to take 3.
Better keep up, John. Better keep up.
Yup. Joke's on you. You thought you could Helix me for free? I Helix myself for free.
I mean,
Except
but
nobody gains life.
I didn't gain life.
Opt.
Yeah.
Bottom. That card's bad. Ah. Draw.
Is that card better?
Nah. Like, marginally. Go ahead.
End of second main.
And
No,
Lily,
too.
why exactly? I'm just kidding.
I,
Well, we got very fortunate that Lily did not have any of the
Oh.
8 cathartic effects.
I'll
So,
fetch.
down to 20?
Yep.
Why would you even get a free Helix if you're just going to undo it?
So I can.
You don't have to
No.
defend yourself against my crap comments, Lily.
You know,
okay?
I feel like I need to though. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know there's going to be one person in the comment like, yeah, why'd she do that?
It's so cute that you think we get comments.
We do get comments, and then people delete them because they think they're too rude.
Okay, just because they insulted me one
Upkeep.
time and I cried a whole bunch. Don't find one. Don't find one. Don't find one. No!
Go to draw.
Okay.
Judge 3.
Yep. Ha. Didn't already grab a green source. A slacker. Definitely does not have another land. She probably has another land. Oh, man.
Never lucky.
Would you care to discuss what's going through your brain, Lily?
I'm seeing if I can use Ox.
Is Michael
But-
dead this turn?
No. Unfortunately not. I'll fetch Shock.
Down to 17 again?
Yeah.
Not even using those helixes. What a bummer.
I mean, I would be at like 14 if I didn't.
Yeah, or you could still be at 20. Just saying.
Life in Alone target, Foothills, and Forgotten Cave.
Okay. Actually, no, I lied. I'm gonna respond to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna opt.
Yep.
Did not find a force of negation.
Good. We will now pass.
And I've been really good at bottoming bad spells and drawing lands. I don't know, that spell's probably not good enough. Okay. Here's a land.
End of second main.
Oh, I lied. I played this land. I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay, fair. Cycle, Forgotten Cave. Dredge 4. 2, 3, 4. Creeping Chill, Nakamoeba.
Cool.
This is in there, those are there. This is in my hand. Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep, draw.
Yep.
Yeah, Dredge 3, my bad. It's
Yeah.
not like
Yep.
Nakamoeba.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll play land for 10.
Okay.
We'll cast 2, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Results.
Trigger.
Yep.
Let me just get these in proper order real quick. Pitch my hand, and we will start off with Dredge 5.
Yep.
5. Another Dredge 5.
Yep.
And we'll go ahead and Dredge 3.
Okay. There are 2 creeping chills there.
Yes, 2 chills.
I'm down to 5. Reasonable.
Hit you for 1.
Yeah, I'll just push that actually.
Okay. Let's see. So here I have a decision of, do I conflag him down to 2, or do I just hold up? Oh no, fuck it, I conflag him down to 2. Who am I talking about? What am I talking about?
We're not playing this deck to not put cards in the graveyard.
Right.
Yeah.
We are through all of the chills.
I
correct?
have...
No fetchable sources?
Yeah, I have no fetchable sources anymore.
Womp.
Yeah!
Never mind.
Take 1 damage for nothing!
I did not see this mountain here. That was my bad.
Are we through all the chills? All 4 of them,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay, cool.
2,
I can't tell how cold it is down here.
we will pass.
I'm gonna path this. And I have a strange feeling might not find a land.
Good call.
just
Excellent observation.
strange feeling. It doesn't really matter what I get. Whatever. I'm at 4.
Yep.
Like to cut. Alright, I have actually drawn a land every turn of the game and off of both of the ops. So we're getting a little scared here. Actually, that's not true. One of those ops
1,
I drew
2, 3,
my first
4,
draw.
5.
Sick.
We have this Nakamu that will trigger our 3 amalgams.
Yep, that's a problem.
Yep, for you.
Thanks.
We're going to Life from the Loam, any 3 lands. 1, 2.
I'm actually going to
3.
counter that and draw a card.
Okay. Combat.
Yep.
And we will go to Instep.
Yep.
Revive the children.
Alright, well, for that draw step, I finally found the Kaya's Guile a turn too late, so I believe I am dead.
I agree.
I can push one of these, make you sack, and gain 4, and then die 3, 6, 7 exactly. So, woohoo! Plus the con flag gets to do it.
6.
Oh yeah.
No 5.
Yeah, I kept an interesting hand. It was just like opt, push, path, cryptic, and then lands. And I was like, well, off of an opt, and cast full mana, we'll see where we get. And then I kept bottoming like Snapcasters. So I was like, well, these spells aren't very good right now, but maybe they would have been alright. Regardless, I done got dredged.
Yep, this is very powerful.
Would you like to play one more pre? Do you want to move on to sideboards?
Oh, we can do one more pre.
Okay.
Pre-board if you'd like.
Cool.
I mean, it favors me, but...
Yeah, it definitely does. I do actually like the fact that I have Guiles as, like, main deck. Graveyard hate, but yeah, I mean, Dredge is always just a really solid game 1 deck. It's just kind of its MO. It's really solid at. Did you put that up there? Sick. Any thoughts on this matchup, Lily? Anything?
Not really, it's just...
like Kai's Guile, dope.
Yeah, it's like... I can take my time against a control deck. I don't need to mulligan aggressively, so it makes the range of keepable hands a lot better.
That's an interesting play. I played aggro decks against you a couple of times, Lillian, and even though I traditionally play aggro decks, I've always felt like I'm the one that's under the gun, because sometimes you just create 11 power out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
you have to spend mana.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Like, I just like Dredge because I like Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. And this reminds me of that game.
Fair.
I'm keeping this, by the way.
Yeah, you're right.
Like...
So much like doing stuff out of the graveyard, like
Yeah.
not using your resources at all.
I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has resources just like Dredge does, but like...
But they're infinite and they don't matter.
Yeah. At least that's how it used to be.
I will keep this one, and I will put this one to the bottom. Celestial Colonnade, go ahead.
Pass.
Island, go.
Instant fetch.
Look at that prohibitive. Definitely can never have mana. Whatchamacallit? Not mana leak. Can never have counterspell up in a 3-color deck right here. It's just like, just can't happen, right?
Absolutely.
You should buy a lottery ticket after this match.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
I don't
Like,
see...
the odds of this are probably only like 85 to 90%. Like, actually, it's probably higher than 90. I would bet.
Yeah.
like, as long as the majority of the lands produce blue, like...
Yeah, I think there's only 3 in the deck that do not produce blue.
16.
Yep.
Cathodic Reunion, no. Cathodic Reunion, pitching Imp Loam.
Yeah, I'll mana leak that.
It's okay, it did its job.
It did, but it did not turbo out its job, which is very important. It also means that I get to Kaya's Guile you here.
That is a shame.
So I will get a Watery Grave, so I'll take 3, and then I think I'm going to say exile your graveyard. And honestly, I'm unsure if a 1/1 or gaining 4 is just going to be better here. I kind of like the 1/1 because it like does something, but gaining 4... No, I'll just take the 1/1. I'll just get the Spirit.
So you're 17?
17, correct. Then it's your turn.
Alright. Draw. Oh no. We'll pass.
Woohoo! Didn't get torched by the second one. That's what I was really scared of there. I will opt.
Yep.
I can bottom that one because I already have that card. Uno.
Yep, 15.
Go ahead.
Draw. We'll Cathodic Reunion number 2, pitching Amalgam and Orcs.
Oh, that is much better for me. Okay. Of all the bad things that could happen.
Fetch.
Yep.
Faithless looting.
No. No. Stop. Stop it.
I wish. I'm gonna play Shriek one
Okay.
with 3
And then
counters.
pass?
In it. Yep.
Ah, faithless looting with
One.
extra steps.
Yeah.
Something like that. It will then be your turn after I've put you down to 13 with this wonderful spirit here.
Would you like to get?
You're fine.
All right. End of second main.
Hey, Lily.
Yeah, I will. You think I'm
I was just
joking,
gonna
but
say-
I will stab you.
I was just going to say this deck looks really good. That's all.
Oh.
Gosh.
God, I am.
Yeah, I saw that.
Play. I mean, it has to be done.
Faithlessly?
Conflag X0,
Okay. We're doing it, huh?
Conflag X1.
Oh my god. We're going so deep. Okay.
Pass.
Yo, I'm gonna have to come up for air at some point if we're going this deep.
I will use Esper Charm to draw 2 on instep.
Okay. Why not make me discard 2? Nothing bad has ever happened by making Dredge discard.
Yeah, sure. Good.
End of second main.
Yep.
Michael, you're at 16, right?
From
The
Fetch.
second conflict. Oh, sorry. No. That went with the spirit, right?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
She was
Okay.
dying. She had to take it down.
Upkeep. Draw.
Yeah. Okay, still in your draw step.
Yep.
I'm then going to... I'll fetch. I'm going to snap and Kaya's Guile you.
Okay.
The goal here was to see if we could get some more like action pieces in the yard. And now that there's an Ox and 2 Amalgams, I think it makes more sense to just hit the graveyard now. I don't mind so much her having the Imp in hand. And there was the awkward tension of like even if I did do this right now, I'm gonna make a spirit by the way.
Okay.
Even if I did it like in your upkeep or something, you could just activate the Shriekhorn again and then potentially hit another Dredger. So
I'll fetch shock.
yep, down to 10.
Yep.
So we got 10, 16.
Yep.
Now, of course, the reason that this could potentially not work is if she had exactly Cathartic or the other one. Oh, okay, yeah.
No pass.
You have 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. I will play a Teferi.
Okay.
And I'll go up.
Yep.
Draw a card. I will shock in a land down to 14 and go to my end step.
Right, end of second main.
Sure. Yep.
Spin this.
Yep. Good.
Upkeep. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Full. This is not looking good for our hero.
Alright, I'm gonna have to side with, I think, 80% of people that play Magic and say that you are not the hero in this matchup, Lily.
Hey, I'm just a good, honest necromancer.
Look,
Okay, doing what God couldn't.
neither of us...
I'm sorry. That was awesome. That was hilarious.
We'll hit you for 1.
Okay, bring it on. 13.
I know we're all like
Creeping chill.
down with this. Oh,
Okay.
oh, we're getting real.
13 to 10.
Like I know we're all like
I'm gonna draw
this
2
tournament
again.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for our first D&D session.
Alright. Draw for turn. Plus.
Yep.
No. What do we want to do? You're at 13.
Mm-hmm.
If I do this... 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So I will Activate the colonnade.
Yep.
We're gonna get in there. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
I will go to end step and untap 2 lands.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Nakamura.
Okay. Any amalgams?
No,
No amalgams? Okay.
no, you have gotten rid of half of my children. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good, actually.
That's fair. Imp.
Okay.
Combat.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
Pass.
Yeah, I think we should be good here. End step, I will push this.
Yep.
And then I will snap opt. Yeah. Don't need that. Can take that one. Okie doke. Tap. Draw. I will tuck this.
Yep. And you have faithful.
Yeah. Little spirit getting in there. Alright, well.
Yeah.
Kai's Guile did something that game. And
Yeah.
Lillian.
You're saying it couldn't do anything. The first one couldn't do anything.
Well, it's not that it doesn't do anything, but I think that it rarely wins you the game. And to be fair, the second one was kind of the one that like locked the game out. Like the first one was very
It
good.
stalled until you could snap Kai.
Correct. Yeah, the first one was very good. The second one was like backbreaking, I think. All right, we are even in pre-board. Would you like to move to board so that John can get some games in tonight instead of just watching us?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Well, we will see you in game number 2 or game number 3, I guess.
Okay, here we are, back again. Slightly different resolution. Would,
Yeah.
without talking about that at all, would you like to talk about how we're going to board for this matchup?
Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm assuming Michael has some sort of Leyline of the Void or Rest in Peace in his sideboard for game 2 and 3 against Dredge. So I'm just bringing in 4 Nature's Claim to answer those potential threats and taking out 2 Shriekhorn, a Knock, and a Thug. Thank you, John.
Yeah.
Once I have determined that it's not the case, if I determine that, I will just immediately take these out and bring these in.
Yeah, the good old-fashioned my deck's good enough.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, like,
It's true.
What else am I going to do?
No, it's like 100% true. Yeah, on my side of things, I'm just taking out all spot removal and slow spells. So, like, 6 spot removal spells. Although they are nice to, like, occasionally tag an Ox, but, like, whatever. We're going to try to do that with the Kaya's Guiles, or the Supreme Verdicts that are in the main. And then Esper Charm's just really slow. Drawing 2 is for 3 mana is basically all that it reads, because making Lillian discard 2 cards is, like, almost a 0% correct choice to make, unless we, like, know her 2 cards are, like, I don't know, Narc Amiibos or something like that. And then
even then.
yeah, and then bringing in counter magic for all of the non-creature spells that are very relevant to the matchup. Kaya's Guile is great, and then Thoughtseize specifically on the draw seems pretty good to hopefully try and tag whatever cathartic effect Lillian might have. The real question is she going to pull, like, the big brain move of, like, mulligan to 5 cards of, like, 3 dredgers and 2 lands, and then just, like, hope I Thoughtseize, because Thoughtseize is not a May, and that's no good.
No. If your judge opponent does that, they might be bad, but they might still get them because
that
you're
happened.
assuming they're good.
Yeah, maybe. But regardless, yeah, we'll see. How do you feel about this matchup post-board, knowing there are no Rest in Pieces or Ley Lines?
Okay. Like, the Force Negation really hurts the life from the loam.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not like how that card exiles when it counters, like... And, like, more Kaya's Guiles, like, yeah, it's rough. Like, but I'm sure we can play through it.
And being on the play, right? You kind of get to explode before the Guile sometimes, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Before you get 2 mana for the mana leak
Yeah,
is more important than getting on a Guile.
correct.
Well, this has a sideboard card. However, it has no lands.
Oh boy.
That's a shame. Lexi, that's a snap keep, right?
No. Like, also, if your opponent is playing Manaless Dredge in Legacy, they probably can't afford LEDs, so never mind.
We're gonna say like they have more money than sense.
No. Fuck no.
My hand is interesting. It has a very powerful card, but if Lillian has her best starts, I might just lose the game anyway. So it's tough to know, because in a matchup like this, like, her draws can vary so greatly. If she doesn't have, like, kind of one of the nuts, I think this hand could easily end up winning the game on the back of, like, 1 or 2 cards here. But if she does have the nuts, although I don't know if I really have much to play against that, so yeah, I'm going to keep, because I don't have too many cards to play against that. I think I only have really, like, the Force Negations, so.
Alright, so this hand is a little awkward, because it's missing a second land. It's specifically missing a green land, which is always a little sketchy, because we can't generate more mana with the life of the loam.
How many fetch lands do the current Dredge
8.
list play? 8? Gotcha.
Yeah. So we have 18 lands left. 8, 9, 10, 11 of them produce green mana. So we have a decent shot of, if one of the top cards is a land, of hitting the green source. However, I still think it's a mulligan.
Sure. That's fair. And the more Lily mulligans, in typical, you'd say, like, as an opponent, you're like, oh, that's fine. But realistically, like, 3 cards is enough to have the nut that I'm worried about losing to with this hand. 3 cards and drawing your second land for turn, like, might just kind of get me sometimes.
And my apologies, it is 13 green sources in the deck. I miscounted.
Oh,
Forgot the Gemstone Mines.
Did you get mana confluence too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 14. I forgot Copperline Gorge again. So, I am good at this game, I promise.
Definitely a Dredge expert over here.
Yeah.
Showing off exactly why she is said Dredge expert.
And I want to keep this. It has lands. It has some spells. So we're going to pitch.
So are you playing Magic this game, then? Because that's weird.
Yeah. This one and this one to the bottom.
All right.
And lead off with tap, stomping ground, and saying go.
Flooded Strand. Go ahead.
Draw.
Yep.
We're going to shock in this.
Yep.
And cathartic pitching these 2.
Alright, yep.
And passing.
Alright, so we ditched the like absolute nut draw, so that's good at least. But this is looking like it is at bare minimum a functional hand out of Lily, because
Functional.
well, I mean, like, cathartic in the yard, ox in the yard, or conflag in the yard and ox in the yard is as functional as you need to be. Oh, I grabbed the wrong land here. I'm sorry.
Damn it, Michael.
The first shock land I found, I just put it on the battlefield thinking my mana was great, and then I remembered that in my hand my mana is actually, like, definitely not great.
Yeah, you're playing a 3-color deck. How can it be good?
I probably don't have double blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Michael, how are you gonna cast Counterspell then?
Oh, crap. You're right. Sorry, John's sighing at me for playing what would objectively be the wrong land, but, like...
Whoa, look, Counterspell mana.
Debating flexing.
Well, we're gonna cathartic being again, pitching this. No.
You can say shit, it's okay.
Yeah,
Stuff.
these 2.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, that resolves.
Alright, we will play this mountain for turn and pass.
No Faithless Looting? I'm so
No.
lucky.
Yeah, you are.
Go ahead. The
Upkeep.
longer this game
Draw.
goes, the better I feel about this.
We'll cycle Forgotten Cave.
Hold on.
Draw
Oh, you don't have a dredger. Okay, yeah, you're fine. I like that I stopped you as you're reaching for your deck. And I'm thinking, like, oh, she's probably dredging
Nice,
here.
that's
No. Yeah.
I think we pass.
Okay. What do I want to do then with the pass? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards plus an Ox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to fire off this Guile, get a 1/1 and exile her yard, get that Ox and Conflagrate out of there. I'll play Drowned Catacombs and get in for 1.
Yep.
17, 19. Go ahead.
End of turn, I'll fetch.
16, 19. You should have paused and thought for a second, if nothing else, just so that John had to adjust the life totals 2 different times.
You know, when I gain infinite life on one of you, I'm gonna make you type it out.
Hey, I put a bunch of 9s and scrolled it around the screen last time. We just
No.
didn't get to share it with anybody.
No, I'm gonna make you do a 2 life at a time.
Gain 2 life.
Just make Michael do it.
Trigger.
I'm not.
Target Spike Feeder.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
When in doubt, slap your opponent's deck to claim authority.
No, I kind of wish I had
Okay,
some.
people are going to be going back to paper magic pretty soon. Please don't do that. Please don't tell them someone on the internet told you to.
Pass.
I'm gonna opt.
Yep.
I'm gonna bottom that. Draw. I'm gonna snap opt.
Yep.
Hoop. I'll bottom that one as well. Tap. Draw a card. Okay. You get to have party fun time. Play a Jace.
Yep.
Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3 cards. I can put those very bad lands back. Play this land, and I can pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is not looking good at all. They're just gonna podcast this Creeping Chill again.
That can't target walkers, right?
No,
Ooh, that's a bummer.
it's each opponent.
That's a really bad lightning helix you got there.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Yeah, we're just gonna attack the
Jace?
base.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
pass.
I will fetch end a turn. Go
Yep.
to 15. Alright, and now that we get to untap, I think this game's basically over. I have a lot of good cards in my hand. Thank you, Almighty Jace, for turning those basic plains and swamps into cards that are not basic plains and swamps. Granted, that probably means I'm drawing one for turn this turn, because that's how that works. But, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't realize that when you talk shit, you fate seal yourself.
Just happens. I'll brainstorm again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, Nelly. Those are some cards. I'll put those ones back. I will play a Flooded Strand and attack.
Yep, take 2.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Untap,
7 cards.
upkeep, draw.
Yep.
Alright, well, this is something. Life from the lone target, just Bloodstained Maya.
I will force a negation.
Yep. And I think this game is pretty much over.
I'm inclined to
Goes-
agree with you. Alright, yeah. I'm sitting on another Guile and lots of stuff. Yeah, that was just a situation. Unfortunate mulligan.
I would have been able to hardcast Ox next time. Attempt to hardcast Ox.
Well, chalk one up to... I can't say the good guys, because not many people like this deck either, but, like, the slightly less evil people, like, between mediocre and evil, like, mediocrity took it this time.
Alright.
Did you want to play another
Yeah.
post real quick? Cool.
Yeah, this is only 2 of... You only got 2 of 5. So we will.
I just wasn't sure if you respected John's time or not, and I understand that you do not, and that is fine with me.
I mean, if we were only going to play 3 games, like after the first time I kicked your ass, we would have said, yeah, let's go to postboard.
Alright, fair. Oh, that's why I gave you the choice. Didn't have to roast me so hard. Roast me in front of all my internet friends.
I didn't know you had any.
Yeah, see, that's the funny part. Is like we have like 3 viewers, and like I don't even know if those 3 I would consider to be internet friends.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Not yet.
2 of them are probably bots, but like that's fine.
Oh.
All right. On the play again.
Yes, sir.
Seems
Let's
pretty good.
see if I can actually...
Keep a functional hand.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
And do the thing without getting Kaya's guiled.
Yep. All seems good. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. No.
Oh yeah, I'll keep this.
Hand had double Kaya's Guile, force negation, but no lands.
Man, that must be real nice to be sitting across from your opponent. Decisive game. They look at their hand and they cry like Kermit the Frog.
It's the best way to cry in the game of Magic.
Oh yeah.
So, you want to tell everybody a little bit about the meta that we're expecting at good old Enchanted Realms Games and Gifts?
Yeah.
So, what was it? I don't expect a whole lot of no, we're cutting. Sorry.
Fine.
I'm not expecting a whole lot of Dredge Mirrors, even when it was like at its most popular with after the Prize Amalgam printing, where we have the Faithless Living Troll and Prize Amalgam. There was like one other Dredge player there. And even after Creeping Chill got printed, it was just me and one other guy that really liked Dredge. So I'm not expecting mirror matches. Mostly expecting Tron and mid-rangey control decks.
Yeah. I would add to that probably a decent amount of red. Prowess variants for the most part, but red in general. Probably be some burn, probably be a mix of things, but yeah. I put one on the bottom, I'll keep this.
Alright, I'll shock and play free one.
Okay.
And pass.
I will take a lot of damage. I'm going to fetch shock and Thoughtseize.
Would you like to take this Bloodcast?
No. Alright, well, kind of a forced play here to take the Creeping Chill, only because it does nothing in the graveyard as opposed to the other two cards, but definitely not what we were hoping to see here. Yeah, go ahead.
End of second main.
Yup. Oh boy.
Untap, upkeep. Move to draw step.
Okay.
4, 5. Nice, healthy cards we have here.
Is that cathartic you were looking for?
Yeah, oh well. It served its purpose.
That is fair.
Pass.
Flooded Strand, go.
End of turn, cycle Forgotten Cave. End of second main, rather.
Sure.
Dreadful. 3, 4.
Thanks.
Response to Knockout trigger.
Yep.
Tap.
Yep.
Knockout comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Proceed doing your instep.
Yep.
Where's Amalgam?
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, you didn't have another Dredger in there?
No. Move to draw step.
Yep.
Thank you. That's a shame.
Oh.
We'll fetch.
Yep. 17, 15.
Yep. I'm shocking too. I'm sorry, John.
15, 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trigger Bloodghast.
Yep.
Trigger Amalgam.
Yep.
Would you like to cut?
You're good.
Alright. 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 8.
I do not think I'm winning this game.
Man, I don't know what it is about Magic. You never want to hear your opponent say the number 8 to themselves.
Attempt to cast Ox of Agonis.
Yep, yep.
ETB trigger.
Yep. Man, what a shame. Discarding so many cards and you only get to
by the way,
draw
trigger
3.
Amalgam again. M.
Yep. Oh boy.
5. Thug.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. And low.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Nakameba enters.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger this amalgam, trigger this amalgam.
Yep.
Proceed to combat.
Yep.
4.
This is what they call the nerds.
Move to instep.
Yeah, I'm gonna fetch.
Amalgam entering This amalgam triggers this amalgam.
Yes.
Pass.
Well, that was quite the turn 3.
Yep. Look at all the lovely cards.
Yeah. What is that? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18 power on turn 3.
Mm-hmm. That and balance as Mark Rosewater as Mark Rosewater envisioned.
Huh. Yeah, because Dredge was OG Ravnica, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is Morrow's fault.
I like having someone to put the blame on. That's for certain.
Alright, here we are in the decisive game 5. My final play.
Yeah. Being on the play makes a big difference there. Because actually, had I taken that Shriekhorn, like that would have actually would have actually been very good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if that makes any sort of difference. Also, I think having Mana Leak online or Counterspell, if you're watching this, when that would be available to us, but having those cards online prior to Lily having her turn 2 plays online is pretty relevant. Obviously, Cathartic still being able to put things in the yard isn't great sometimes, but like, if she doesn't get to super turbo things out, then sometimes we can just get to a point where we can stabilize with Wrath or Cryptics or things like that. So we shall see. Whew. Long day. Been a long day. I'm going to finish it off feeling really good, casting 3 Kaya's Guiles this game. Man, the first 3 cards I picked up were so good, and then every card after that just made my hand so much worse.
Same.
I think I have to mulligan.
I feel your pain because these are my first 3 cards, and then
Yeah, mine was quite the opposite. I picked up Dovin's Veto, Cryptic, Land, and then all the rest were lands. I was debating, like, okay, if I hold up Veto for the turn 2 play, like, what does that do? But then my turn 3 slot is, like, super empty.
yeah.
I just have nothing to do there, and that's a problem. Plus, you could always take the super unbeatable route of Shriekhorn on turn 1 that I just can't answer or ever beat, and, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Lillian definitely mulligans much better than I do. This is a deck that loves to keep 7 cards. Not so much going down to 6, but maybe the right 6. We shall see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, this is definitely keepable.
And this is better.
I think I'll just
Like,
put this one on the bottom.
this is showing why this card isn't as good as Cathartic, but we're still going to keep it with the Hopes and Dreams play.
Alright. I will take 2, and I will Thoughtseize. Take 4, go to 16. What are we at? Yep, I'll take the Thrilling Discovery.
Yep. Seems good.
Go ahead.
Thoughtseize kills another dream.
She can just find another one.
Yeah.
Conflag X0.
Okay.
So.
Go.
Draw.
Yep.
Shock.
Okay.
Gain 2.
I will fetch a response. I will take 3.
Yep.
And I will Logic Knot that X1.
Okay.
So no gain 2 for you.
Pass.
I'll pitch this
Yeah,
one.
I drew this a ton.
Alright,
Like
so I'm at, what?
I get 13.
13, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And pass.
Go.
Draw.
Yep.
Will Conflag X. Will Conflag X 3 you?
Keeping 1 card in hand.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna draw 2 in response.
Okay.
Okay.
So the reason why we the conservative play would have been to keep 1 thug by 1 to get him past the 10 life threshold for my blood casts. Say go. Because if he has Gaia, Kaya's Gaia line kind of just blown out.
Take 1 and go to 9.
And there's no guarantee he would have fetched.
Yeah.
So.
Actually.
But the fact that he's fetching before doing anything else tells me he does not have one at this moment, which is
actually, I'm
good
not
for
make
us.
that play. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw step.
Yeah, you're fine.
Dredge 5. Ew. Pass.
William, that's your child you're talking about.
I will opt.
Yeah. You know, yes, but sometimes children can be a disappointment.
Sure, I'll keep that one just so I can snap opt.
Yeah.
Bottom that. Draw. Untap. Draw for turn. Attack for 2.
Yep.
I will play lane and pass.
Right, untap, upkeep.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
So we have a decision. Oh gosh, you guys can't see my graveyard.
I mean, it's all on screen. It's just a little bit of a glare.
Yeah. So we had the decision of judging this Golgari Thug or this Life on the Loam. Thug gets us 1 deeper, but Loam will give us lands. So I think we dredge Loam. And I want to move this stuff back over to here. So.
Cool. Yep.
We hit a knock amoeba.
Cool.
Responsive trigger.
Nope.
Amalgam.
Yep.
Main 1.
Yep.
Life on the Loam.
Main link.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna fetch because I'm presuming that you will be done.
Yeah. Instant. Amalgam.
Yep.
And we'll pass.
Yeah, I think I can afford to get that now. Down to 8. There you go. Tap. Draw. I will play a Jace.
Yep.
I will minus on the amalgam.
On top?
Nope.
Oh,
In your hand.
in hand. That's
On top. You wish.
actually no.
Well, you'd get to dredge over it. I will attack for 2.
Yep.
Go ahead. Suppose I should have attacked first,
Untap.
but
Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw step.
Yep.
We'll dredge 5.
Okay.
5. Okay, deck. I need you to hit something other than this one fucking knocking amalgam. Combat.
Okay.
1 ya.
7.
Pass.
Was not expecting that. I will brainstorm a chase.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Put these 2 back. I will fetch, take 1, go to 6.
Yep.
Grab another island, so I'm Blood Moon proof. That's a concern, right? No? Okay. Well,
I mean, some dredge players do it.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They just say
Oh,
to fuck with the Life on the Loam. I'm blood mooning this opponent out of the game.
Bottom that.
But I don't like that idea because the conflagrate plan is just so much better.
Sure.
So how does Blood Moon interfere with the conflagrate plan?
The deck doesn't run any basic forest. I'll take the 2. Can I go?
Untap 2. Yep.
Yeah. So the deck that on this build doesn't run any basic forest, and most builds don't. So we can't loop Life from the Loam. Just drawing 3 cards a ton. Untap, upkeep, draw step.
Yep.
Dredge 3.
Okay.
Knock go trigger.
Okay.
Add this to hand. We're going to Life from the Loam. Target these 3 lands.
I will delve and Zito.
Okay. You are good.
I agree.
1 ya.
5.
Pass.
Tap. Keep. Draw. Oh my lord. All 3 of my last draws have been very, very good. I will attack for 2.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha at 10.
Did you brainstorm last turn?
Yeah, but then I fetched those cards away and drew all gas. Yeah. I will draw a card.
Yep.
Nope, don't need to do that. Yeah. I can brainstorm now. 1, 2, 3. Guess I put this one back like that. Play this land. I will go to my end step. With this trigger on the stack, I will target these 2 lands. I'll float 2. We'll do white-black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I will full on Kaya's Guile.
Okay. So I sack a creature?
Sack a creature, exile your art at gain 4, and I'll make a 1/1 spirit.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Upkeep, draw.
Yep. Mana leak.
You never let me have any fun.
Disagree.
I think
Oh
those
yeah,
stay in
no,
hand.
yeah,
They
they
do.
do. Yeah,
They in
it's
fact do.
not. It's not cathartic. This is a predicament.
I actually wish it had been cathartic. Because then these Kaya's Guiles would be sick right now.
So not cool.
Pass.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Alright. Yeah, we will draw here again.
Yep.
Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3. Yep, and I think I'll put this one and good lord.
I'll just stop you from having to think, and I'll just concede.
Okay, yeah. I was to the point where I was debating putting back my 4th Kaya's Guile. So I think that one was pretty much done.
Yeah, like that's a shame. Like I feel like I lost that to.
Yeah.
What 3, 6, 7, 8. Judging 8 lands over the course of 2 turns.
Yeah, that was...
And only hitting like 3 real hits.
Yeah, those are some pretty
But,
weak dredges.
Like, it happens.
It does.
Like, I think this deck can lose to itself in variance a lot more than any other deck in the format.
I mean, Neobrand technically still exists, right?
I forget that deck exists.
But, I mean, I guess if you just replaced it by saying by most other reasonable decks, then yes, I would agree with you. But
because
yeah, I think that what that showcased to me was the difference between play draws, like, so huge in this matchup. And is actually part of the reason why I'm back on a Spell Snare in this deck, because I think being on the draw and countering 2 drops is really relevant in Modern right now. Any other thoughts or things?
no.
Alright, well, we will see you in the next match.
Alright, back for another practice match. Coming off the editing chair to come play a match of Heliod Life with Lillian, still on Dredge. Can't say if the matchup will be entertaining, but it will be fast.
Yeah. Either I kill John on turn 3 or he gets infinite life. There's gonna be no in between.
Yep. Alright, even or odd, Lillian?
Even.
Alright. Alright, it is odd. I will take the play.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Lillian.
Same to you, John.
I'll just keep track up here with those.
Okay. Well, thanks.
I'm gonna keep mine.
I will keep mine as well. It's a little risky, but if it gets there, it's fantastic.
Okay. I'm gonna play 1 side piece, go to 19.
Yep.
We're gonna put a Utopia Sprawl on that forest, and we're gonna name white and have it make white mana. Go ahead.
And green.
We have Wood Foothills and Seagull.
Okay. Okay.
No, you're perfectly fine.
I'll go to 17 with a untapped Temple Garden. I will play a Heliod.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Oh, this was unfortunate.
Yeah.
We'll fetch Shark.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play a Street Horn and pass. Tried to get that off one land and did not pan out. Do you have infinite life?
I sure do.
Okay, well,
Woohoo!
magic.
Alright, well, we probably don't have enough time to play another pre-board, so you better get bored.
Alright.
Just...
So, that was a exhilarating game of...
Yep, that is kind of what our decks are designed to do. If our opponents stumble, then we just get them.
Like, even if I didn't stumble there, there's a good... Like, John probably would have just won. I doubt there's no way I could have dealt 20 damage to John.
So, question, John, is there
One
any consideration to tanking really hard for 2 minutes on turn 3 before displaying infinite life when you're in a tournament, just for, like, the tilt value?
Alright, so I both care for and respect Lillian as a player and as a person. I would not put Lillian through that kind of anguish. There are some people who I would put through that anguish. And I might wait until my opponent calls a judge and tries to get me on solo play. He's like, you have to make a decision. Alright, I guess I'll go for infinite life.
Man, John, you really need to make a play. It's game 1. We're already 4 minutes deep in the clock.
Alright.
Alright, I guess I'll win.
I'll keep this.
Alright.
Like, this is everything I want in that last hand.
Well, this hand is nothing that we want, so we're going to ship it.
Does that mean you have a
Okay.
second land, Lily?
Yes, it does.
Cool.
Yes, it does. Let me see if I can, like, well,
I won't look
Yeah,
at
sure, but...
if you can make out any
there
of
you go.
those cards. Well, like, it's fairly good.
If you have really good eyesight, you can probably catch them as they flick past at 62 miles an hour.
Alright, this hand's better. I think we need to keep one of these cards, even though I don't think it is the best in this matchup, because I think it helps us fight a little bit against Lillian's best draws, but there's a pretty good chance that it's not going to matter in the long run. So I think we're just going to put it on the bottom and hope to God that our top of our deck is very kind to us. Go ahead.
Stomping ground.
Yep, there it is.
Pass.
18 for Temp Garden, or Ralph. Go ahead.
As soon as I can find the stomping ground. Thank
Me
you. Yeah, end of second main.
Yep.
Hey, Lily?
Yeah.
Why are you activating that on end of second?
I'm just... Oh, fuck.
You okay?
Yeah, I caught my piercing on my teeth.
Ouch.
You okay?
Alright, I'm going to stop trying to make that joke so that we don't have to talk as much. I apologize.
No, you're good, you're good.
No, I'm not, but thank you.
Alright, mill 2.
Yep.
Untap, upkeep. We'll just go ahead and dredge this
Okay.
life one alone. Draw this. We will fetch shock. Well,
That deck just cannot wait to get in the graveyard.
That is one
No.
way to dredge.
no, I cannot. Let's see. I'm going to cast a Thrilling Discovery and attempt to gain 2 life.
Yep. No force negations here.
I will then use Thrilling Discovery's second ability to pitch these 2 and draw 3.
Okay.
So, first draw, we will replace it with Dredge 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, just gonna Dredge 10 real quick. 5 more. Last Dredge. 3, 4, 5. And in response to these Nakamura triggers attempting to come to my hand, I'll spin the Shriek one.
Check.
Alright. So 2 knocks bring themselves out, triggering double amalgam.
Get any chills?
I did not hit any chills.
Wow.
No, did hit
Yeah.
2 conflags though.
Unlucky.
No.
So unfortunate.
Now these 2 come back.
Yep.
And we will pass.
Alright.
Oh, that was me passing, but
That was a
yeah.
pretty good turn too.
Yeah.
How good is yours?
Not that good. We're gonna fetch. We'll get a basic forest. We're gonna hope against hope that we're gonna get to play for more than one more turn. Conflagrate's a sorcery, right?
That is correct.
Alright. So, we're going to play a ranger and get a walking ballista. There is maybe a world where we would sacrifice our ranger and upkeep to try and keep Lillian from casting any more spells or like trying to set up her conflagrate. But we don't have a really good follow-up, and we might need this ranger to block. So, we're going to tap 3. We'll cast the ranger.
Yeah.
Go get a walking ballista. It's maybe not going to do anything at this point. And pass the turn back.
I appreciate all the shuffling to then just tutor the deck and shuffle again.
Yep. Upkeep.
Go ahead.
Up.
Yep.
We'll treasure simp. 2, 3, 4, 5. In response to knock and keeping chill trigger, I will mill 2.
Yep.
Alright, so knock amoeba and double chill.
Yep.
So that puts
22 to 11.
11. That is not the magic number for this
Sure ain't.
bloodcast. So this into the battlefield this time. So that's 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll just attack.
Alright. We're going to block one of the prize amalgams.
Yep.
Before we go to damage, I'm going to sacrifice to keep Lillian from casting any spells. Not a lot of huge upside, but our only way out at this point is to cast Collected Company, and to do that, we need this Arbor Elf to stick around.
Alright.
So I'll take 5.
Yep.
Up to 6.
Yep.
And we will pass.
Alright. Oh, fire. Let's go. Oh.
Oh god.
Alright.
Hold on. You're at 5.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, there's one piece.
Did
you
you
live?
get it?
I think you can live, right?
We can live. I don't know if we can live through Conflag. Man.
Oh yeah, this was supposed to
Yeah.
be
that's
here.
fine. How many cards in hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll get Ranger, another Ballista. I'll shuffle. This comes in with 2 counters. I think maybe there's a world where we live another turn. I don't think there's another world where we win, but we're gonna give it the old go anyway.
Rip another company.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's
my
that
goal.
easy, right? So we can go to 9. Use the block. Yeah. Go ahead.
Right. Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. Draw step.
Mhm.
I will dreadful.
Yep.
3, 4. So chill.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Main one.
Yep.
Got 2. Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Hit.
We were gonna draw another Collected Company too.
Okay, spin.
Nice.
What was
That's
it? What was it?
Alright, so we spun. Is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Evened up.
Alright, well, that was cool. That was fast. And we're going to be back with hopefully some even faster post-border games. Alright, so back for the post-border games against Dredge. Plan here is pretty straightforward. Skyclave Apparition, generally very good, but honestly very slow here. And in its place, we're just bringing 2 rest in pieces, which don't just lock Lillian out of the game, but they do demand that Lillian take time and resources to answer them. And we are hoping that in that time, we can establish our infinite life combo.
Or damage.
Or damage. If we're on the Oriok beatdown plan, like that feels pretty good, but can't always play for those kind of games.
Oriok champion gets blocked by Narcomoebo.
That too.
Just saying. Lily, how can you possibly take Narcomoebo out? It blocks Oriok champion.
You see, I'd rather kill his things.
Alright, fair.
But it kills Oriok champion. What are you talking about?
You know, yeah, it does.
What are your thoughts, Lily?
So my thoughts is we're just trimming on a couple pieces. Like, we want to turn our 1-mana starters into 1-mana answers in the form of Nature's Claims and Lightning Axes to stop the infinite life combo if we can, and to kill rest in pieces. We also have this nifty card in Ripperpot, which answers both, which is just fantastic. And that it's at 2 mana is fine, and we're just trimming Shriekhorns, some Knocks, and some Thugs.
Yeah, seems troublesome.
Yep.
Alright, so since I lost that second game, I guess I'll be on the play for this third one.
Yes, sir.
Alright, good luck.
Same to you.
And really looking forward to maximizing our time for our third match, where it's going to be my turn to get guiled by Kaya.
Maybe.
No. So I guess when we're looking at like Modern Horizons 2 spoilers, is there anything that you think would find its way from Modern Horizons 2 into one of those red sleeves over there?
In Dredge, not that I can think of. Like, Unmarked Grave is neat because it can just send into a Lightning Helix if we needed to, and it can also just spin a Stinkly Dump, which might be better than spinning the wheels with what's it called, Shriekhorn, but I don't think it is.
Do you think the presence of Reanimator, if it seems like they're trying to make it a presence, you think that makes things hard for Dredge?
No.
Okay.
Because Dredge has always been good at fighting under graveyard decks. Because the biggest thing is, at least in Legacy, which is the realm I have most experience with this matchup, we can play a card called Silent Gravestone, which stops cards in graveyards from being targeted. Which is protection from us through surgical extraction, and it stops Reanimator from targeting the cards in the graveyard.
Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm going to keep this.
This, again, is a risky keep, but since it has so many answers and I will be wanting to play it slower, I'll keep this as well.
Alright. 18. We'll play Utopia Sprawl on white. And
yep. Draw. We'll play this Bloodstained Maya. And I'll pass.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get going. All goes good. We will turn to a Heliod. Go ahead.
Yeah. Draw?
Yep.
Oh no, not this again. Instant?
Yep.
Clean up? Pass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, I just need another land, and
We'll try to collect a company.
that resolves.
Alright, now, the game isn't just over, but we got a couple of good ones. We're going to play Oriok Champion and Conclave Mentor.
Yep.
Oriok Champion's going to trigger. We're going to gain a life. And then Heliod's going to trigger off of our life gain, and we're going to be able to put a 1/1 counter on something, and we're going to try to put it on Oriok Champion. And then with Conclave Mentor, 1 becomes 2, and it is your turn.
Almost as good as 3 becoming 7.
I lost.
Draw. Alright, so we got there.
Nice.
I think I am. I think I'll just go for an Alpha Shock.
Okay.
For a Stomping Ground and fire off this Cathartic Reunion, pitching Life and Alarm Instinct Redump.
Okay.
So, question, Lily, is there any merit to when you went to discarding one of your dredgers as opposed to the amalgam?
No, because I had 2 discard outlets, being this and something else in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to get the amalgam in there, and I didn't want to dredge until I found a second land.
Fair.
Nice.
Boop, boop. We'll start off by dredging 5.
Yep.
We'll dredge 3. And we'll dredge 3 more.
Okay.
And we hit 1 creeping shell.
Okay.
And the turn will be yours.
Alright.
Hold on.
Mhm.
Never mind. Did not have to discard.
20 to 16?
Yes, sir.
Is that still the life total, John, or are we adjusting things to infinite?
We are not adjusting to infinite. Alright. We're gonna do white. We're gonna play an Auriok champion. Trigger Auriok champion.
Oh, lords.
We're gonna put 2/1 counters on this Auriok champion.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna cast a Rest in Peace.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna wake up Heliod.
Yep.
And we're gonna attack for 5, 7, 12.
Yes, and I was supposed to be the beatdown deck.
And it's your
Yep.
turn.
That's what you thought.
Well, I cannot beat this.
Okay.
Alright, well, hindsight, that was probably a bad hand to keep.
That's it.
And I probably should have just killed the Utopia Sprawl.
Yeah, I was thinking that like you had an
But-
opportunity to do it, and you're just like holding out for Rest in Peace. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was playing too afraid of Rest in Peace, which is a trap I fall into a lot.
It's hard not to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what I'm seeing is every time Lily keeps a second hand, she's 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, Lynn.
Same to you, John.
These matches are very long and intricate and filled with many, many tough decisions to be made, and
Yeah.
there's so many good things to talk about with content. It's
I mean,
just
I think the Utopia Sprawl, like what was it, Nature's Claim?
Yeah.
Like that line was interesting because I think with that specific hand, if you had gone for that, I don't think I even have like a good like I don't have a good turn 2 because like my second land is Pendlehaven and I have 2 Auriok champions in hand.
Yeah.
that's tough to know, though, right?
Yeah.
So I want to mold this.
Okay.
So,
Okay. We're gonna keep.
So, Lily, in these post-board games, are you looking for different things on the play as opposed to the draw with that deck?
no.
No?
No, it's very streamlined. Like, you just want a discard outlet, a dredger, and a way to answer the opponent's hate.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
I just wasn't sure if, like, on the play, are you more inclined to, like, dig for the explosive draw as opposed to, like, on the draw more reactive, but I just wasn't sure if that's something to look at for Dredge or if it's kind of just, like, just go burr and see what happens.
Like, go bud. There's very few times where you want to be reactive, and it's mostly if you're playing against a bun deck, where you need to take the time to answer the threats and try to establish life gain via now Thrilling Discovery and Creeping Chill.
That makes sense.
Cool.
7, and we will keep this. We're going to pitch this card to the bottom.
Okay.
Play a wooded. Actually, this is kind of awkward.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, we're still gonna play Wooded Foothills
Okay.
and pass.
All right. We're gonna 18 to play Temple Garden. We're gonna open with an Arbor Elf.
Yep.
Go ahead.
In return, fetch.
touch on.
It, like, turn 1 often tends to, like, dictate a lot of, not, like, the pace of how Heliod unfolds, but, like, the kind of tempo you're taking.
Mhm.
And I think it took a slightly riskier line, thinking that Lillian wouldn't use a removal spell on an Arbor Elf, but I might be wrong.
No, Sonic.
No, she's just gonna go nuts.
Dredge 5.
Uh-huh.
4, 5. Wow. 1 knocko and take 2 natural draws. And we will pass.
Sure. That's not quite what we were hoping for. Now we need to figure out if we want to try and take an establishing play or just try and get Lillian to slow down a little bit. I think we're opting for the latter. So we'll play Utopia Sprawl. We'll name white. Untap. Tap 2. And we'll play a Rest in Peace.
Rest in Peace resolves.
Trigger.
Yep.
Yeah!
I'm not gonna fall for that line.
So,
Go ahead.
as a Dredge play, you should always make them announce the Rest in Peace trigger.
Yep.
But, as a good person,
I'm glad that you differentiated between those two things, Lily.
you're welcome. So we're gonna have to... Wait, that's the wrong mana for this. Bloodstain Maya fetch.
Mhm.
Into...
I think I caught a glimpse of a Rip Apart.
That's
No.
what she wishes.
Yes.
It's a different red-white card.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to banish some cards to the Shallow Realm to try to find my answer. It will be
Okay.
this Bloodghast and this Prized Amalgam.
Okay.
Well, first of all, does this resolve? Gain 2 life.
Yeah. You did.
Okay. Now I will draw 3 cards.
Uh-huh.
2, 3. All light. And we will pass.
Okay. Sure. Alright, so I think we've got Lillian in a bit of a bind. Seems like she's gonna have to dig pretty hard to try and get out of this. So rather than just try to hit a home run first, we're just going to try and forward our advantage a little bit. We're going to cast a Ranger Captain of Eos. Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go find a... Getting an elf here is tempting, but I think we're just going to hope that the rest of our hand comes together the way we want it to. Get a Walking Ballista. We'll use Arbor Elf to try and untap this Temple Garden.
That resolves.
Okay. Tap. Make a green and a white. Cast and Conlight Mentor.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pass the turn. I will have an effect in your upkeep. Sure. Alright, so
is
I
that
gain
clear?
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I don't know how this works exactly. I think at least one of these is... the claim, I believe, is exiled.
Claimant's exile.
That's
Rest in Peace is not.
Alright, upkeep.
Upkeep. Yep.
I'm gonna sacrifice Ranger Captain of Eos.
Yep. Draw
So,
spell.
yep. So now Lillian is unable to cast a non-creature spell this turn.
Shock.
That's a creature spell.
Attack.
Alright, in for 1.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Who needs non-creature spells, Lily?
I do, kind of.
That wasn't a bad draw. Alright, we're gonna fetch.
Yep.
We take 3. And Temple Garden.
18 all.
We're gonna cast Collected Company.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just too many options, but I guess we get to start repeating what we were doing before. We're gonna do Ranger Auriok Champion. Trigger Auriok Champion and gain a life. I'll trigger Ranger to get another Walking Ballista.
Yep.
Shuffle our library. Then we will use Arbor Elf to untap this Temple Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tap 2, and we will play another Conclave Mentor. We will gain a life.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to pass the turn and sacrifice Ranger Captain Eos again.
Okay. Draw?
Yep.
Well, we're just gonna run out this imp again.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay. Alright, draw.
Lillian, I find it very incredible that you seem to always have Stinkweed Imp in your hand. How do you manage to do that so frequently with that deck?
So not cool.
You're just so lucky.
You know, sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's all skill. I'm just gonna say that.
And what is it this time? No comment.
Yep.
Alright, fair.
We're going to fetch shock again.
17. For now.
Alright. It's not quite how we drew it up, but... Alright, we're going to make 2 mana. I'm going to try to untap this for... Yeah, 5, 6. We're going to cast the Ballista for 3.
Yeah.
Alright. Conclave Mentor is going to enter with 5. Turret Royak Champion.
Oh, is this a trigger to make it into a small?
This is not a trigger.
This is not a trigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So would you like to respond to the Walking Ballista?
No.
Okay. So it's going to enter with 5. Turret Royak Champion.
I'm going to Nature's Claim. The walking
Ballista?
ballista. Yep.
Alright. I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so gain 1. Then you will attack for 5.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw step.
Mm-hmm.
Roll Dredge 5.
Yep.
Wow.
2, 3, 4, 5. Right, this is
Come
not
together.
what we wanted.
Oh.
No. Let's see. This is not looking good for our hero.
Honestly, I don't know who the villain is in this spot.
Could be anybody.
Yeah.
Nobody's playing blue, so it can't be that bad.
But also no one is playing Tron, so
Yeah.
Oh,
And we're both
yeah.
playing white. Like,
yeah. Clearly, justice.
Yeah, Lily, what made you
Serenity.
splash white just for rest in peace?
Stinkweed them.
Or is it for the Kaya's Guiles in the board?
doing
I
this.
don't
I
know.
Alright.
Like, I'm pretty sure she tutors a card into her hand every turn instead of drawing. Like,
Yeah,
that makes
exactly.
sense.
it's that good.
Alright, 1. Trying to make it 2.
Yep.
Alright, 4, 6. Ballista for 3.
Yep.
Comes in with 5. Trigger Royak Champion.
Yep.
Gain a life. We'll play another Arbor Elf.
Yep.
Trigger Royak Champion.
And we're just patiently waiting for.
Use 2 counters.
Yep.
Yeah, attack for 5.
Yep.
8.
Go ahead.
Roll Dredge 5 again.
Yep.
3, 4, 5. Well, creeping chill.
Yep.
I don't think I'm winning this race, however. Without some.
11, 17.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pack it in. I don't
Okay.
very much I'll win before
Yeah,
like
I think
anything.
I think the next turn we're just gonna activate Gavany and Alpha Strike.
Yep. Oh well.
Alright, well, like we said, maybe not too much to glean from, but they were fast.
Yeah.
They weren't
So-
too quick.
Something that I considered for this matchup specifically,
Okay, sure.
having one of Unburial Rights and Thassa's Oracle in the sideboard.
Oh, that's interesting.
Whoa.
So
Can you make double blue?
no, but I can Unburial Rights. Well, I can make double blue with Gemstone Mines and Mana Confluence.
Okay.
But if I just go as hard as I possibly can with dredging, dodging Rest in Peace, or having the answer before either one of them hits the bin,
Uh-huh.
I can just win off of 0 cards through Infinite Life.
Yeah, that's, it's hard to do that sometimes when you have as much access to your library as you do. Like, that makes a lot of sense, and
Yeah.
it is kind of a sick pivot.
You also do get to ditch it to Cathartics and the other card if you ever draw it. So, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not dead if you draw, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
maybe there's a world where you like unburial rights an ox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you don't want to ditch all your cards in your yard or something funky.
I mean that would probably come up a lot less. But
Yeah,
like
but-
podcasting it from my hand, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll definitely.
Huh.
Well, food for thought.
Yeah.
I would be kind of scared if I gained infinite life and my Dredge opponent was like, all right, my turn. What?
You still want a turn? Yeah.
All right, well,
Any closing thoughts?
No.
go hard and fast.
Dodge rip.
Dodge rip.
Yeah.
Dodge rip, dodge lightning axe. All right, we'll take a break and we'll be back for our last match of the night. Okay.
Alright, so on final match of the night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Esper versus Heliod Company, which feels slightly less of a drag race, but can potentially have its starts.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll race, sometimes it'll be a drag.
Even or odd.
All right, I'll call odd.
Oh, I went off camera. This is a 5, I promise.
This is a 4.
Yeah. I would not cheat so that John wins. If I were to cheat, it would be explicitly so John would not win.
All right, I'll take the play. Good luck.
Seems good. You too.
This hand has like 2 lands and 1 2-drop and a whole bunch of 3s, and it's not really good against the Mana Leak deck, so I think we're gonna ship it.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep. This has some pieces of meaningful interaction. A card that I think is powerful, and that's all you can really look for. You're not really in this deck. You're not really looking for your like end game pieces. Like in many decks, when you mulligan, you're looking for like, and this is how I'm gonna win the game. Whereas here, it's just like, and this is how I don't die. Hopefully, and that's most of what you're looking for. So I think hopefully I've got that.
You know, that's kind of why I don't play those kinds of decks. Like this is like I want to clear a path to victory.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Ours is step 1, don't die. Step 2, figure it out later. That's it.
It's gonna go against Barry Judgment, but I think our bottom is that.
Clearly made the wrong call.
Alright, we're just gonna go get a tapped Temple Garden and pass the turn.
Wow.
Oh, clearly not the wrong call. Oof, we're never gonna get there.
I'm gonna play a polluted Delta and then pass the turn.
There you go. Alright. Drop. We will cast an Mario check in.
Okay.
Taking 1.
Happens.
Yep.
I'm gonna fetch on end step.
Yep.
Come on, where you at? Bam. So I should be at 19 to oh yeah, you have a canopy there.
Yep.
I see. Cut.
Go. Here, go.
Okay. Draw. We're just gonna continue our streak of never having double blue for counter spell.
Yep. That's painful. Attack.
Bring it.
Alright. I'll take a pain, try to play a Conclave Mentor.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, get a life.
Yep.
It was free. Go ahead.
I'm gonna push it.
Alright, I'll gain 2 life.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Flooded Strand. Go ahead.
That's it. Bueno. Alright, in for 1.
Okay.
Well, that's our only legal play. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make John feel bad then.
Yeah, that sounds about
I'm
right.
gonna fetch shock. Yeah. I'm gonna cast the first Kaya's Guile of the matchup.
What modes?
I'm gonna make you sacrifice. And I'm gonna make a 1/1.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to kill you with it.
Sounds about right.
And I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try my damnedest.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's the Guile. And 1/1. Alright. Tap draw. Yeah, I think I can just get this into play tapped and attack for 1.
You got me.
Go ahead. 1914, yep.
Yep.
We're gonna give this 1 more turn, and we might be dead on board. Go ahead.
You might not be dead on board, but you're definitely dead in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're pretty clear here to just try and jam. I think I'm actually just going to go up on John and just lock him off a land. You can keep that Heliod.
All
I'm
right,
play a
good
land
game,
and
everybody.
say
All right. Turns out it was really fast.
Well, that was, I don't know if me stumbling on lands was sad, or that was sad.
Well, I put a Heliod on the bottom, shuffled it, and then drew apparently 2 Heliods.
Yeah, insight from that matchup. Games are really easy when your opponent stumbles and you have a bunch of counterspells. So encourage your opponents to stumble, and I encourage you to draw counterspells.
All right, great.
All right.
I'll take the play again.
Seems
Maybe it'll
good.
help.
Game 2.
Oh, but Michael, quick question.
Yes.
What people on Twitter are saying that you will never have double blue in modern counterspell?
It's not people that are saying, like, you'll never have it, but it's a lot of people saying, like, you have a Mana Leak so much easier to cast, and therefore in any non-2-color deck, you probably only want Mana Leak and Remand. And it's, like, a pretty large audience. It's not just, like, one person. Yeah, it's like, a
Have you
fair amount of
seen,
people.
like, hardcore legacy control decks? Like,
I mean,
that
I
shit is,
imagine
like,
so.
3 colors.
Yeah.
And they play they occasionally play counterspell.
Yeah.
I mean, they also play real duels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is much easier for them to manage.
Yeah.
I like this hand a little bit less, but I'm gonna keep. Yeah, it's not like a whole bunch of people saying, like, you're never gonna cast it on 2, but it's more just people saying, like, yeah, but you'll always cast Mana Leak on 2, and sometimes you can't cast Counterspell on 2. And funnily enough, I'm gonna keep talking while John continues to shuffle. I've been watching a decent amount of Aspiring Spike, and ever since Counterspell was spoiled, he's put on his stream at the bottom a tracker of Mana Leak was better than Counterspell, and Counterspell would be better than Mana Leak. And he's been keeping track of each time each instance would have happened. Mm-hmm. And Mana Leak has been better than Counterspell, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, where, like, he was playing, like, 4-color decks or something funky and, like, didn't want to shock on 2. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
John, keep 5.
I can't. I can't.
To continue that, though, so that's been happening, but then additionally from that, he has, on the flip side, like, Counterspell would have been better than Mana Leak, and, like, last I checked, that was, like, over 20 times. So, like...
Can you please cut me so you can cut me to some lands?
Okay.
Thanks.
I think he also felt very, like, offended by the people saying, like, the ridiculousness that was Mana Leak being better. There you go. It's all 7 lands. And,
the last couple.
Can't wait to see I pivoted in my main deck into a Death Shadow deck, and I'm just going to Fetch Shock Thoughtseize.
Alright.
Wait.
Good.
No turn 1 play. I'm so lucky. 18.
Yeah, that's
Go.
where you got lucky. Alright, Fetch Shock, we'll play no Rack Champion.
Okay. I'm going to opt.
Yep.
Sure. Whatever. Go.
Please.
You're
Nice.
fine this time.
1.
Okay.
Play a Concrete Mentor. Trigger.
Okay.
Good.
I'm going to opt.
Yep.
Jesus. You have how many cards in the hand?
Number 1.
Draw. Tap.
Yep.
Draw. Go. Draw step.
Sure.
Esper Charming. Woohoo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait. Yeah, maybe I do want to protect this. Alright.
Sure.
Can't wait.
I love the sacrifice my land to try to protect my 4-drop.
Yeah, it's still those 2.
Okay.
Attack.
Yeah. Happens.
Good.
What are we at now?
I don't know.
What
We've
was
been
that
going
at,
very
Bill?
quick.
Attack for 3.
14. There we go.
Okay.
Cool. I should just
Draw.
make it a million.
Alright, I think we're just going to win the game here.
Yeah.
I will... I guess I can just say go. That's fine.
Alright, cool. Spike Reader.
I'll respond. I'm going to fetch. I'll just take 1.
Okay.
I'm going to Fatal Push the Conclave Mentor,
I'll gain 2.
and then I'm going to Kaya's Guile you.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll make you sacrifice, and I'll just make a 1/1.
Yeah, okay. Good.
I'll play Jace.
Yep.
Brainstorm. 2, 3. I will put these 2 back, play a land, and I'll say go.
Yeah, alright.
All right.
Well, that was a really good lesson in what happens when you play too many utility lands in your mana base.
Is that what was happening?
I saw a lot of my one-of Gavany Township.
Oh, no.
Hopefully I can sideboard into a better mana base. We'll be back in a minute with game 3.
Yeah.
That was.
So, here we are boarding. We've really been back and forth a lot in this matchup as far as like cards that we do like and don't like for this. Obviously, John likes his Veils, but I'll let him talk about that. But a lot of this has been kind of him and Han. Thoughtseize has been like great or awful, kind of just depending on like the way the game plays out. But I just like having something to give me like information. And then maybe if this takes out a Veil, then these won't get veiled potentially. Who knows? So just swapping out the Go for the Throat for the Eliminate, which is basically pretty close to just a strict upgrade in this matchup. There aren't any 4-drops, are there? Yeah, so actually just a strict upgrade because this gets to answer Ballista. Taking out a couple pieces of counter magic just in the face of Veil, because this can't tag Veil or Collected Company, which are really the cards we need to counter. And that's also the reason why we're bringing in the vetoes in the first place. And then Esper Charm is really bad against Veil, and if we're destroying an enchantment and it's Utopia Sprawl, that's turn 3 and way too late. So, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing really much to say about here. We want to bring in all 4 of our Veil of Summers, give ourselves a chance of fighting through removal spells and what's left of Michael's counter package. And then we're taking out Skyclave because there aren't a lot of good targets outside of like Jace or like maybe a Snapcaster, and like we don't really want to use our mana for that. And then Oriath Champion is generally very good against the black removal deck, but because of the presence of Kaya's Guile and Snapcaster Mage, these aren't going to go as far as they need to without Heliod counters, and at that point, just anybody can pick up a Heliod counter. So, we're going to try that. We're going to hope I don't mulligan into Oblivion again.
Yeah, that's never really the way you want it to go, especially when you're testing. Like, it's not super helpful data because, like, that game doesn't mean much, right? Like,
you mulligan.
Cool.
Don't mulligan in a tournament.
Yeah. Don't draw your Gavany Township that many times.
Yep.
That's your advice. That's what we've learned. But
right.
yeah, I also thought about, I have an additional Guile in the board that I had thought about bringing in, but I don't love it against the like Arbor Elf deck because like the first Guile is probably going to eat an elf.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah.
All right. Well, better luck this time.
Nice.
6, 7.
Don't think I can keep 3 companies 1 land.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Not unless the rest of the cards were like all Utopia Sprawls and Arbor Elves.
Nope.
Well, then yeah, probably.
There you go.
I have more interaction, so I'm gonna keep.
Cool.
1 mulligan does not undo an entire game. So.
I guess I'll bomb that.
Alright, cool.
Alright, 18. I'll play Utopia Sprawl.
Yep.
On white.
Cool. Go.
Play Tap Templar and we'll play Conflict Mentor.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'll fetch shock and push that.
Alright, we'll go back up to 20.
So I'll go to 17 to 20. It's so kind when your deck puts the land you're searching for right on the bottom. Just pick up the deck and it's right there.
Yep.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Go ahead.
I'll try to cast a Spike Feeder.
You have how many cards left?
I have 2.
2 cards left. Okay.
Good.
Try to eliminate it.
I'll game for it.
Okay.
Good.
Go.
Try.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fetch.
Okay.
I'll get a forest, I guess.
Yeah, we are putting Lily to work right now.
Yeah. Sorry,
I just feel like
Okay.
click, 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 click.
Alright, take 2. I'll try to cast a Conflict Mentor.
Okay.
And I'll try to cast a Spike Feeder.
How do I want to respond to that? That's the real question. I think I will take 3. I'm gonna Kaya's Guile to gain 4 and make you sacrifice this time. So
Yeah, I'll gain 2.
yep, I'm just gonna end up 1 +1.
All right. Empty-handed. Hoping this goes well. Go ahead.
Okay. And you gain 2, John?
Yep.
Yep.
I just want to say fuck all of you.
Yeah, this has been a hard and fast life total adjustment. I
Yep.
will say that much.
I think it's gonna slow down after this.
My games were never that intense. There's always big swings. And...
Ugh, that's a punish.
No,
Alright, I will
no.
opt right now then, I guess.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. Go. Sure. 16.
Go ahead.
I can do basic arithmetic, Michael.
Drop. I was saying for myself. I'm sorry, Lily.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I do it all the time.
Yep. Go ahead.
I was just trying to make jokes.
Come on.
You're good. Yep. That's 16 right now. Sure.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Snapcaster.
The results.
Target eliminate.
Yep.
Cast eliminate.
We'll try to bail.
Okay.
Target. Yep.
Draw. Two in hand.
2 cards.
Choices. I will take 2. I will Teferi.
Yep.
Plus.
Yep.
Go to end step. Untap these 2.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Tracker.
Seems good. Some of those utility lands are pretty great.
Not right now, though.
Not going to make you mulligan a bunch, but
You only play
yep,
Yeah, I played the YouTubers roll.
definitely does not have a forest in hand. Got it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when I was playing humans, I got in the really bad habit of putting it right into the graveyard, and then like every single time I would want to play a second land.
Yeah.
Go to draw.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll plus.
Yep.
I'll play a land. I will play a Jace.
Sure.
Now I've got some choices here. That's for certain. It's a really cool one. You have 3 in hand?
Yeah.
Huh. I think I'll just brainstorm.
Alright, I'm gonna respond to your brainstorm.
Sure, sorry.
I'm gonna show you company.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. So now our Jace is potentially soft to a
That.
to a that.
Trigger, target, with the trigger on the stack, I'm going to try to gain infinite life.
Sure.
Alright.
Yep. John's
Yeah.
John's at whatever life he wants to be at.
Yeah.
Okay. Brainstorm.
Yep. Just doing that to try and play around Fatal Push, but I'm not sure how much that's going to matter now.
I mean, you pegged it. I do have a push.
Yep.
Guess I'll want this one first. Yeah, and then I'll just push this.
Alright.
You're
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You're at infinite life.
Gain 2 life. Put a counter here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Alright. It's dead.
Go to end step.
Mhm.
I will untap. I will snap push the Skyclave.
Check.
Get myself a 4/4.
Yep.
Go ahead. Hopefully you're not dead. Am I dead to? I'm dead to land ballista.
Yeah. Don't have Ballista though. I'm just gonna play a Ralph and Conflict Hunter.
Yep.
Good.
Okay, so this game is now about just not dying, essentially. And that's about it. Okay, so we know our top card, and I don't like it. I think I actually want to just opt right now to just clear that. Yep, still there. Bottom, draw. Okay, I will play a land. I will plus this.
Yep.
Go to 7. Oops, that's not how that works. Draw a card. Yeah, I guess that's all I need to do. Then I will go to end step, untap.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Attacking doesn't do anything anymore. John just never has to block, so.
Just cast another Utopia Scroll?
Yep.
Talking about some?
Yep.
That's not make a green.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. Untap.
Yep.
Drop. You have how many in hand?
I'm empty-handed.
Oh, okay. I will plus.
Yep.
Draw. So it's fine. I will verdict.
Yep. I'll gain 2 life.
Clean everything
Okay.
up here. Yep. And then go to end step, untap 2 lands, pass to you.
Yep. Well, I think we're done with this Furio, so let's pack it in.
I had the second Jason hand the whole time, but I didn't have a counter spell to be able to protect it with.
Sure, yeah.
And I was a little scared that, like, because I couldn't Teferi ult this turn, I probably had to wait one more turn. If you peeled exactly Skyclave and answered this one, we could get in a war where, like, if you found a way to answer this, I deck.
Right,
That's kind of scary.
You have another Teferi, though, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, if you put something weird together, like,
Yeah,
I was just trying to be extra cautious.
I think if you just get to, like, Teferi ult and then, like, Jace Brainstorm, like, you get to hit the land that has the Utopia Sprawl and then, like, 2 other lands. I'm, like, probably too far behind at that point.
Sure, yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah. Alright, well, it's tough
Less
matchup.
exciting. Yeah.
Michael's looking real good. Willie and I got some questions to answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be fair, this we tested this a little while, like this specific matchup the other day, and I was on 2 go for the throats, and I've adjusted that just slightly. And although it didn't come up, I do think that makes a difference. John kind of cleaned my clock last time.
Well, you were also only on